What's going on, everybody? This is Al from NCAA 06 Revival, and we are continuing in our New Mexico State Dynasty. And we had a huge victory against Texas Tech a couple weeks ago, and we followed that up with a complete bust. I had 6 turnovers against Louisiana Tech, and I just wasn't able to pull it out. Just way too many turnovers. My quarterback just wasn't very accurate. We had fumbles. It was just a disaster from the start. My top receiver is hurt. He's out for a couple more weeks. So if you haven't seen that video, I encourage you to do so. Lessons learned from that video, no doubt. What I decided to do is I'm sticking with my air raid offense. Nothing's going to change there. The base offense will still be intact. But since Tolbert is hurt, and Dombrowski is just not throwing the ball all that well, consistently enough, at least for my liking, I decided to include some more under center formations. So I'm going to sprinkle in some ace and some I formation plays or sets. We can quickly look at my playbook here. Those are my top 4 air raid plays, or formations, the only 4 sets that I need. And then down here, I got a couple of 12 formations, double tight end formations, and I formation normal, and twins, and then slot. If we go to my roster real quick, technically my offense is built to be in the I formation and actually go into a couple double tight end sets. You've noticed my quarterback, he's got speed, but his accuracy just isn't all that great. Halfback, I only really have one that's doable, and that's Ali, and he's had a pretty good year so far. Fullback, I got one of the best in the country, David Ramaka. I wouldn't be a good coach if I didn't play him some more. I mean, if you got the talent, you just need to use him. I don't care what offense you run. Right now, I want to run my pass-happy air raid offense, but my roster is dictating me to sway just a tad more to the pro-style side of things. So you're going to see more Ramaka. Receiver, Tolbert's out for a couple weeks, and I got Quick and Allen. Then it just really drops off after that. So going 4 wide sets, it's just going to be tougher and tougher until Tolbert gets back. Tight end, 78 and 76, that's not bad. They're slow, but they got some strength to them, which means I can, well, their strength's okay, but overall they're still halfway decent, so I can run a couple double tight end sets. So that's what I'm going to do. You're going to see me sprinkle in some more ace and some more I to go along with my air raid. I've thought long and hard about playing Royal Gill, removing his red shirt, but Dombrowski, he's an impact player, and that impact player function can go a long way in breaking tackles and making, hopefully, the right throws. So I'm not going to let one game force me to make a quarterback change. If I still see a trend over the next game or so of Dombrowski with a couple interceptions and whatnot, then I might force myself to go to Royal Gill and just let it play out as such. We can go to our stats real quick. Might take a little bit. You'll notice once this pops up that Dombrowski, I think I've thrown more interceptions than touchdowns. Just his accuracy just isn't really where it needs to be right now, and it won't be there anytime soon. 12 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, that's just not very good. That's the most interceptions I've thrown in a season in a long, long time. But his accuracy is really good. It's like an all or nothing with him. He either makes great throws or it's a disaster. And rushing, it's a pass-happy offense. I'm not going to run a whole lot. Yeah, Dombrowski's by far my leading rusher. If he didn't have the legs, Royal Gill would be my starting quarterback, no doubt. And receiving, the distribution's looking pretty good there, so I'm not too worried about that. Quickly, let's go into in-season recruiting. Let's see what's going on here. My right guard, still okay there. Stanley Williams, I still feel good with him there. Nate Larson, still number one in his list there. And Jeremiah Gay, it might be tough to get him. I don't know, we'll just see. I'm going to stick with him, though. So I got 25 points across the board for all 4 remaining prospects. So let's play Fresno State. Again, you're going to see the air raid offense. You're just going to see a little more pro-style elements sprinkled in. I'm going to keep it very simple on that side of things. Just run some slams and some power options. Play action boot / rollout. And that's probably it. I don't need to get too fancy on that side of things. Maybe some fullback dive. I think Ramaka, my fullback's got a decent carry rating. Let's switch and let's do alternative here. Let's do that. I like that. Again, I'm doing good on the suspension front. Don't have any guys getting in any trouble yet. This is going to be a tough game. They're 33rd in the country. They were highly ranked, I think. I mean, for their standards at the beginning of the season. So they have way more talent than I do. So let's just hope I can get the job done, especially it being at home. Let's just go ahead and straight to the coin toss. I'm going to receive it. Before we do that, let's go. I'm going to turn the volume up real quick. Okay. Let's look at, they got a good quarterback. My guess is they're going to throw a little bit more, but they got a high-impact halfback. And they're both 88 overall, so it may be just a very balanced offense on their end. So I have to be wary of that. See, they just got talent across the board. So, it's going to be a tough game.
Fresno State will be kicking off, and you can just feel the energy in the air for this opening.
Let's see if I can get things going here. I'll just let that one go.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go to my deep cross up in the middle. I'm at home, so I can audible freely.
Offensive line today as they go up against
a
very good pass rush.
You got that right.
I like the
He's the
pants.
point of this offense, and the defensive line knows it. They're going to be coming after
good
him
run.
today.
You're as good as this kid is at playing quarterback. There's definitely a bullseye painted on your chest. We'll see how he handles the pressure.
Let's go halfback streak.
New Mexico State has just been dominant on offense.
See, I really don't need to be going 4 wide, but
top 10 in the country.
All year long, these guys have been almost impossible to shut down when they're on the offensive side of the ball.
Wants to go long and
good catch.
Dial for the takedown. Wow.
Nice catch.
Way to look at it.
Now let's
Heck of
sprinkle
job
in
by
a
the wide
little
receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
option here. I got the quarterback to do it, so might as
Ball
well.
on the 26.
Here you'll get to see some of my pro-style concepts I like to work with.
Out to the right, laterals back. Got some open field. He's knocked out of bounds. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing him back to pick up 9 on the play.
RB deep.
2nd and 1. Ball on the
Going man here. Let's see if I can make a good throw to Allen over there to the left.
Dombrowski comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking. He'll dump this one
Terrible
off.
throw.
It falls incomplete.
The accuracy just isn't there. Oh my gosh, he's so
I wonder
inconsistent.
why. Could it have been because it was thrown in the next
I am, however, going to, since that Riceland kid, he's not the best in the world, I'm going to do a tight end slot. Even though my tight end's slow, I think he's got better catch rating than
New Mexico
Riceland.
lines up the shotgun set. Dombrowski
just a little run there.
brings him down.
The quarterback held on to it and turned it into a first down. That's very frustrating for this defense.
Anytime the offense is
Let's
going
go
to
halfback normal. Let's just go to a slam.
They look like, to me, they stepped back on that.
They're going man, they're going
First and
dime.
10. Ball on the
That's
13.
interesting. Shifting over to the left, so I'll just hot wrap quick over to the right.
On the ground, up the middle. Dial.
Hey, look at that.
With the
Perfect
takedown.
example that you can run between the tackles. Yeah, they were running a a dime there, but it's still doable in this game. You just got to be patient. I got the double tight ends.
The Aggies come out in the H
Just
formation.
run to the left.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he shoved on
Yeah, still got the first.
And the tailback picks up the first down.
Let's go. I'm going to go with the same play again. We're going to go zone.
Ace backfield. On the ground with the tailback. Touchdown, New Mexico.
It's a good first drive. Nice and clean. Got to sprinkle in some air raid. A little bit of power run game there out of some of my pro sets. Might have to sprinkle in some play action later on. Counteract with that downhill running game. It's a good start, though. I'm more curious about my defense, honestly. See if we can stop these guys.
Jennings passes the 5. He's hit and got away.
There we go. Good stop.
Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
They're going. I'll just go with my quarters. I think they're going to run on me
They'll
some.
get the ball here at the 23-yard line.
I'll just stick with my quarters defense and my principles and hope for the best.
Right on the run. Jets attack.
Good D. Nice.
For a loss on the play.
Oh,
take it.
Man, he'll feel that one.
I'll stick with quarters again out of 4-3. I need to remind myself to stay in the 4-3 a lot more, since I got my number 2 corners out for basically the rest of the year. Nice.
Down he goes. They get to the
Sack.
quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This
3rd and 19. I'll just go. I got to do nickel because I could do 4-3, but
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 14. Vinegar with 4 wide receivers.
pump up the crowd a little bit here. Hopefully my
Pass. Steps up in the pocket. Once and all.
nice.
And that one's fallen incomplete.
Forced it.
He had his man, too.
Yep, he just overthrew him.
Next time he
Good start so far. Much better start than the last game. Again, I hope you got to watch that one. It was quite entertaining, depending on the way you look at it.
Away. Number 37 punts it, and it's a good
I think I can do some damage here.
Allen fields it at the 41.
I thought I was going to get a block there, but still picked up a good gain.
Resulted in a touchdown, mainly
Okay.
because of the running game.
I'm going to go
I'm looking for play action and
play action boot.
right over the top for 6.
They're going to go dime on me
Excellent
again. They
field
must have a
position to start
decent.
the drive.
Yeah, they got 3 decent corners.
New Mexico State comes out with an I formation. Nice play fake.
Nobody there.
He's looking. Throws this one out to the right. And it falls incomplete.
It's not much
He
there.
overthrew his tight end.
I know the
My
tight
cover
end
zero
has a
beater
little
wasn't
more
open,
height
so-
than the wideouts, but give me a break.
Let's go halfback circle.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
I feel pretty safe with this play. You don't have to be
New
super
Mexico
accurate.
State lines up in a shotgun set. Looks. He's going left.
Good throw, good
Complete.
catch.
Marshall brings him down.
Set a couple
The
yards.
pass good for maybe 7 yards.
3. I think I'll just go to curls. That'll
3rd down and 3
spread.
coming up. Ball
They're
on the
going
34.
man on me. Might be able to just dump it off to Ali here, just depending on who's
New
defending him.
Mexico State in a 4-wide set. Looking. Throws it to the outside.
Terrible throw.
Come on, give the receiver
I think I
a
might
chance
have
to
to just
catch
get away
it.
from
I
the
think he tried to,
accurate
No,
throws.
he tried to impress everybody by
34-yard
throwing
line,
as
I
hard as he
think
could.
I'm just going to run it. I don't really trust my leg, nor my kicker,
New Mexico State
Or my-
lines up in a shotgun set.
my kicking skills in general.
He has some room. Now he pitches it. Knocked out of bounds. And that was a huge run.
Yes, indeed, my friend. What'd I tell you guys? This kid makes big plays when they need them.
Have a look at our Old Spice
Going
red
zone, I'll just go to my
numbers.
screen.
Red zone. When
See if I
performance
can-
matters the most. And
I like
here's
calling
a
this play on
throw.
first down.
And it's caught.
Give him
And down he goes.
fairly
1
safe
yard on the
play, and you don't. Let's see, 2nd and 9. Let's go halfback option.
It's
At
2nd
ace
down and 9 to
normal.
go. Ball on the 19.
their impact left end, or their impact defensive ends on that side. So I'll just run to the right. Motion, give me some more room to work with. Nice, 6 points.
Touchdown, New Mexico State. What a
If you want to be a good coach, you got to adjust to your talent. And this year, I might have to do a hybrid offense of the air raid with the Nebraska I-bones / pro style offense. As long as Dombrowski stays healthy, that's what I might end up sticking with. Turnovers are such a killer. The fact that he just can't throw, make the good quick throws, at least consistently enough for my liking. I might just ditch them all together and just do a little more deeper stuff for the passing game, coupled with just a little more downhill running. Or at least maybe not do certain throws, such as curls. Curls, you got to have some real accuracy with your quarterback.
Down there on the field.
Shallow crosses, I can still throw those. Flat routes. So I think I have a game plan sort of in my head of kind of what I want to do. So far, it's working. Uh-oh. Tackle. There you go. I went for the blitz, and they made the right call. Okay, let's go back to my quarters.
Successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit.
Let's see what they're doing here. No receiver on the right side, so I'll show a cover 2 look. They'll control the corner. Let's make my stand here. Nice. Slowed him down a little.
Play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's stick with quarters again. Again, with quarters, you can run it almost all the time. It's going to look different to the offense anyways because you're shifting everybody around, and everybody has different assignments based on the alignment. Good defense. Just let the CPU control your players and try not to mess up on your end. Let's do my cloud. Got a guy hurt out for the rest of the game. Hate to see that.
Only one man in the backfield. Vinegar back to throw. He's looking, and he's hammered as he lets it go.
Good.
And he
Punt the ball. Perfect start to the game so far. I can't wait to get some speed at receiver, though. That's going to make all the difference in the world.
Punts the ball away.
I'm just going to fair catch it here.
He hauls it in at the 15-yard line. The run game was a big factor in this offensive.
Let's run a little PA read. I feel fairly safe with this concept with my quarterback. But going dime.
They line up in the shotgun.
I might just keep it here and just
looks.
There you go. Pick up a few yards.
That play fake good for 5 yards.
Let's go with halfback slam.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Going zone. Definitely run to the right. That's what they're going to give me.
There's a missed tackle.
There's not much there. I think I had a little hole up the inside. I just didn't take it.
Coach, it looked like he snuffed that
Let's
one
see,
out from the
3rd and
beginning.
6.
There wasn't much the ball carrier could
I think
do
I
in that
just might run a
situation.
halfback out into the quarter, though. I think Dombrowski can handle the halfback out.
Our score is New Mexico State 14, Fresno State nothing. Now
Man,
coming up.
hopefully I can gift him a zig on the outside.
Dombrowski lines up in the shotgun. Looking, throws it to the outside.
Nice.
His receiver has it. Marshall.
I feel safe with that route, so I don't mind throwing it to him on that situation. Let's go with, it's 1st down, so let's go with PA rollout.
It's 1st and 10.
They're going man.
29. The Aggies
Let's
come
see if
out
I
in the
can.
ace formation. Dombrowski with the play fake, with the throw. Complete. Good one. Brings it
They didn't
down.
go cover
A yard
0,
on the
so
play
I just
action
went to
that
one of my
time.
man beaters. Pick up a yard. Let's go PA read.
2nd and 9 coming
Dime.
up here. This is the
Very
5th
good chance I
play
might
of this
run it
drive.
here, depending on the line shift. I think I'll just run it.
Dombrowski back in the gun. He's knocked out of
Pick up
bounds.
a few yards.
7 yards there.
Let's go with... Nah, I'm not going to... I was about to pick a curl route or curl play, but I'm not going to do it. Let's go halfback streak. I got a couple safe short routes here
First time on this drive.
where I can do my rollout.
Going with the shotgun here. Dombrowski hasn't thrown a bad one this drive.
No, he hasn't. Good throw. Again, I like the shallow.
That's a first down.
A good-looking first down, too. They might
go
want to run
with
that one
first
again in a
and
couple
10.
plays. He had some options out there.
Let's go with something. Let's go to Ramaga here, my fullback. Let's do a little fullback dive.
Ball on the 42
We're going man. Let's just go to the left, and that's
New Mexico State comes out with an eye formation.
Yeah, picked up a few yards.
They'll get 2 on that one.
I'll just stick in I formation here. I'm going to go triple option. I'm going to run it like Nebraska done it back in the 90s and never give it to my fullback.
New Mexico State sets up in the eye.
He actually blocks pretty well as such.
He broke his ankle. And they push him out.
Looks like old 95 Nebraska right there. Uniforms and all. Okay. Let's go with...
The quarterback knew he could pick up the first, so he kept it himself. Very good.
Let's go P.A. Reed again. That worked pretty well last time. Yeah, they're going to go dime on me.
The Aggies line up with 4 wide out.
I'll just stick with it. They gave me the numbers.
Knocked out of bounds. And that
Good
was
play.
a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, nice read by the
Let's
ball
go
carrier to
with...
find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Let's go cross post. No. Let's go with, where's it at? Halfback screen.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone.
4-3.
That's when you turn to Old Spice.
All
red
these,
zone,
I think,
when
about burned
performance
out, but
matters the most.
let's see if I could just
They'll
dump it
run
off
from
to
the
him.
shotgun. He's looking. He wants to get it out on the screen.
Nice.
And it's caught. And he's
First
shoved
down.
out of bounds.
Ooh, thank the Lord he stepped out.
Okay,
at the 2.
Yep, the quarterback dumped it off, and everyone did a good job of blocking
Halfback
up front.
option.
Doesn't get much better than that.
If you notice, they went goal line in this situation. I think they're in zone.
Let's see if they can punch this
I'll run
one
to the
in.
left and motion.
Dombrowski
Run as my toss play.
Yep,
Nothing there.
And he's going to lose yards on
Good
this one.
defense.
They lost too much yardage that
Let's
time.
see.
What do you think, Coach?
I think
Second
you
and
can't blame
goal.
the back on that one. I don't care how good an athlete you are. You're not going to be able to showcase your abilities without some blocking.
I'm going to go to curls. They're going to go man on me. I think I might just audible to QB choice.
New Mexico State sets up with 4
They're
receivers.
giving me the numbers inside.
Option to the right. He's got
6
it open.
points.
Touchdown, Aggies. Good idea.
Great start so far.
Near the end zone.
Whole lot better than the last game. I'm liking this hybrid offense. Kind of have no choice. It's just with the talent that I have.
And he hits the PAT. Here's
Mosing
the
right
drive.
along here, just blowing them out of the water. My defense is playing great. Offense is clicking on all cylinders.
Campbell is lined up to kick this one off.
Need to run more shallow instead of the curl flat. I'm just asking for trouble with that because just Dombrowski, he just can't make that throw consistently enough.
They're just about ready to get this drive
Wow,
started.
that defense is
Their
just
last series had some
destroying
promise,
them right
but it
now.
ended with a punt. They'll start this drive at the 21.
Let's go.
They shift
I'm
on
going
the
to take a
defensive
chance
line.
here. They said they was going to one tight end, but it's definitely 2 tight ends.
He drops back. Throws. It's
Good. Oh!
picked off. That could have
Take it off.
easily been a
That's why you play
turnover.
defense, because you can't
The
catch.
quarterback even saw that guy.
Okay, let's go quarters.
Running the other direction with the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21.
Surprising, Louisiana Tech scored a whole lot more points on me than Fresno has so far. Just stick with
There's
my
the play
curl.
fake. Let's it go. Complete.
Nice. Good
Wrap
defense.
him up.
Oh, look at that.
And they push him out. Our
Well, the
cameraman
game
didn't
plan
even
was
know
right. I
he
made the
was
right
the
call.
Pretty sure the defense
He just
didn't
broke the
either.
tackle on me.
Halfback did a heck of a job.
I'll just stick with
taking him
quarters
like he
again.
was with the ball.
Again, it's my universal
They were
play.
about to tackle him.
See if I can stop him here.
Get the first through the air. He lets it go. Spin move. He lost the
Fumble.
ball.
Get it.
Picked up
Uh-oh.
by the
Here we go.
linebacker. They'll bring him down.
Big play. Big
And
play.
this
Big play.
turnover is certainly not what they were hoping for.
The rich get richer, but let's not write him off just yet.
It's
See,
still
I'm
early,
at the
but they
25.
can't
I
afford
want
turn the
to-
ball over and let this thing get out of hand.
Let's do PA inside.
They're on
And
the
they're going
right
zone
side of
on
the
me. I'll
50
just go to the
as they start this
shallow.
drive.
I'm not going to throw to the post. He just doesn't have the arm
New
to do it.
Mexico State comes out in the shotgun. Dombrowski goes with the play fake, throws it to the outside.
5 yards.
Knocked out of bounds. About a 5-yard pickup on the old play action pass.
Let's go with triple option.
It's second down and 5 to go.
They're
Ball
going
with
man. They're spreading it out.
high formation here.
I'll motion him over. Give me some more room. I'm going to stick it with my
Dombrowski on the action.
nice.
Culver with a takedown. He got a really
If you're spreading
nice
out like
gain on that
that,
run.
I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna tell
might
you,
as well
I
just
think
give it
the
to your
defense
running back
needs to
or
make
your
some
fullback and just let him do
Maybe
his
move 8 or 9
job.
guys into the box.
I'm at the
Coach,
12-yard
maybe they can
line, so
slow
I'm
this
just
running
going to
game down.
continue to run it down here.
I could run through those holes.
And since we're in the red zone,
Definitely
let's
gonna
have a
go
look at
run
the
to the
numbers.
right.
Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone. When performance matters the most.
Nice.
He's into the open field. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Another score.
No wonder this offense is clicking a whole lot better than before, because that's just what I have right now. I got a good fullback, a good running back, a quarterback that can run. It's just obvious. I just need to stick to this a little bit more. Because I really didn't want to take the red shirt off of Royal Gill. He's my future gunslinger for the next couple of years.
2 minutes left in the second quarter. Our score, New Mexico State 28, Fresno State nothing.
At least for all you pro-style guys or your basic option or anybody who loved the I formation or loved the old Nebraska offense back in the 90s, you're getting every bit of that here. Even all you air raid guys, your pass-happy guys, you're getting some of that here. You're getting a little mix of everything. So hopefully this will be beneficial to everybody who watches this. Let's see.
If it happens again.
Going
It's
with an
first and
11
10. Ball on the 18
formation.
Ace backfield.
I'll throw a blitz at him here, see what happens. Hopefully they don't run on me.
Vinegar on first down.
No,
Across the middle.
good defense.
Someone got a hand on it. And the linebacker
Defense
makes
is
a
doing
good
great.
defensive play.
The thing I like about this
In order
play is
for
he made the play without
a
getting pass
pocket
interference.
quarterback to
This
really
is a
beat
good
me,
football player.
Vinegar
He
comes
better
to the
be
line
good.
With 3 wide.
he better have the patience to make the right
Takes the
reads.
handoff. Short off. And they make the
Otherwise,
stop.
my quarters
They
coverage
complete
is
the
going to
play
eat you
action
alive.
pass for a pickup of 3.
Now, just imagine if I actually had a defensive line that could put pressure on the quarterback.
3rd and 7 coming
You've
up
been
here.
watching Michigan
Ball on the
State.
21
I don't know if
line.
you've noticed, last few years they've been a top 10 team.
Fresno State comes out with an I formation.
One of the big reasons is their defense last few years has been stellar. What defense they run? Quarters coverage. That's why I picked it up. I tested it in 06 to see if it'd work.
Vinegar drops back.
Works like a charm.
He steps up, looks, rolling out to the right side.
Uh-oh.
Over the middle. Gets past the tackler.
Awesome. We're going to blow this game out of the water, fellas.
Interception by the defense.
Oh,
Redemption.
man. Is there anything they can salvage at this point,
Let's
Coach?
go
Not much,
with...
except maybe put in some younger players to get some
I'm in
game
roughly in the
experience.
middle of the field,
This
so I
game
no.
is over.
Yeah, let's just do deep cross up.
They'll get the
Going
ball
man
here at the
4-3.
32.
I think I might just keep it here. Just let the play.
Dombrowski is back in the gun. Dombrowski back to throw. Looking.
See if he
Wants
can
to
zip
throw
it out to him.
outside.
That's just good
Batted ball.
defense.
The defense needed that.
Kind of need
one.
some accuracy there, too. That was actually good accuracy on the quarterback's part. Just the defense was pretty solid. Let's go with speed option out of spread.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32.
I think the defense is just absolutely confused. They just don't have a clue what I'm trying to do.
New Mexico State.
This is gonna
in
be
a 4-wide
interesting.
Set. Out to left. And now he pitches it. There he goes.
Pick up a couple
Brings
yards.
him down. A gain
3rd
of
and
8,
2.
and a nice decision by the quarterback to give it up on the option.
I think I'm just go with the basic power option.
3rd and 2. Ball on the
Going
24.
man on me. I'll just go where the defenders are not. Looks like I'll
The
just run to the
Aggies go with
left.
the I formation. Dombrowski
Don't use the speed button too much until you have to. Nice. 6 points. Perfect block.
He may have been seriously.
Wow, I got to go back and watch that again. Look at this receiver right here on the left. Look at that. Awesome. Now imagine if he was about 6'5", 230. He would be just running over corners. This is as good a start as I've had in a long time. I mean, everything's clicking. I didn't check the clock. I got 46 seconds. I could have ran some more clock, but that's all right. We scored.
Campbell ready to kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
Keep things humming here. Just keep playing good defense, good offense. I'm not going to divert from the base offense of what I'm doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm just going to keep on running like normal.
They'll take over at the 19.
6 weeks. Know how you feel.
The D-line shifts
See if
over.
I can get after the quarterback here. Oh, they're going option.
Now he pitches it. And he's taken down.
Try to hit him
Fresno
hard. I just
State
missed it there.
calls a timeout.
Going 4 wide. I'll do quarters out of nickel.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Vinegar to the air on 1st down. Batted ball.
Good defense. Their quarterback, he's just struggling right now.
They
They need to run the ball
Are you
more.
kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
They got the running back to do it. I'm here to tell you, the best impact player you can have on a team is an impact halfback.
Back to pass.
They're just not going to use him, which doesn't hurt my feelings.
This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
I'll stick with this again. Quarters, they're having a hard time against it.
Line up in an I formation.
Let's see, they're going twin, so I'll do a cover 2 look on the right. They're going, it's 3rd and 10. Maybe I can get off the edge here.
Steps up. He's looking. He's looking for his man. Someone got a hand on it.
He dropped it.
And they couldn't
Good.
look up on that one. We
Good
knew
throw.
This drive was in trouble if they couldn't get the pass.
26 seconds.
Safe to say that's the case. As he
Maybe
has
I can do
0
something here.
completions.
I don't know. We'll see.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. He gets it away.
It's going out of bounds.
And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 28. The offense comes out on the field.
It's 21 seconds. I'm not going to try to be a hero, so I'll just kneel it.
Adjustments to stop this running game.
Because they sure couldn't stop them.
I've got nothing really to gain. I'm up 35 to nothing.
They come out of the middle. There's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Let's go no huddle there. Just get back to the play again. Well,
Dombrowski
fellas, you
is
just
the
witnessed
impact player, and
the
he's
perfect
feeling it right now.
first half, or the perfect half that you could possibly see. Offense, defense, everything was just clicking. This was the exact opposite of what happened last game,
And it's been
which is a good thing with this with NCAA 06. You just never know where you're going to get, you know.
35.
Okay, let's check the stats real quick. Only 78 passes. My run game's killing it, but that's just what I have. I got a good quarterback, a good fullback, good running back. I need to run it more. 2 for 10 on that. They haven't completed 1 pass. 0 yards. Well, they completed 2, but 0 yardage. 11 yards. My bad. I was looking at the wrong one. 11 yards. Individual stats. Distribution's good. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay, there's not much really to see. Let's just keep on going. The goal here is to keep scoring until around the 4th quarter hits, and I can sub in my second string.
Jennings.
Always like to try to score 50 a game. That'd be nice. Uh-oh. Stop him.
Good, solid return that time.
You're right. And what allowed him to come up with a nice return.
They're going to keep throwing. They didn't show me that they was committed to the run game, so I'm going to blitz.
Really big.
Vinegar.
Now watch him run right over me here. But
Vinegar on 1st down. He's going left. Batted ball.
good D.
And the
Safety got over there in time. Let's go to my quarters.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 40. Wright is feeling it, and
Doing
he
a
wants
Twins
the football
look.
in his hands.
Hopefully that didn't mess me up right there. Uh-oh. Say they need to give him the ball more. He can break tackles. He's an impact player. He can make big plays. They just got to stay committed to it.
Ball right around midfield. Watch the linebacker. He's the star of the defense, and he's in the zone right now. To the left side.
Nice. What a hit.
He just went right through it. Who was supposed to block that? I don't think it matters. He's playing the
Clothesline.
abandoned out there. It's got to be hard.
I'm going to stick with
block a guy
quarters
that hits
again.
Like that.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 49. Vinegar with 3 wide receivers.
I'll just stick to my strong side linebacker here.
Right, gets another hand. Tried to shoot.
Fumble, get it.
And they make the stop. Wow, very close to turning it over, but they'll keep possession of the football.
I'll do quarters. I'll do my goal line quarters, though. Just
New
control the
Mexico
defensive
State
line. Just let everybody
stands
else
up
make
as
their
they may be expecting
do
a
their
run.
jobs. Went after the wrong hole right there. Went to the right instead of the left.
To move the chain.
Yep, that's a great effort there by the running back to be able to get the ball.
They're running a little bit more than usual, so
first down.
I'll just stick with my
Vinegar comes
quarters.
to the line with 3 wide. Pitches right. And now he's going to throw it. They'll bring him
That's a
down.
good play.
So they pick up a couple on the gadget play, but we usually see those
Stick
plays
with
go
quarters
for bigger
again.
gains than that. The Bulldogs go with the I formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Short toss. And it's caught.
Binsky.
The pass is caught, but he goes nowhere.
Nice job
Stick with
there by
quarters
the
again,
defense
3rd and
to get
2.
in and make the sure tackle
1 for
before
6
he
on
could
3rd
make any
down,
moves
so
to break loose.
that's done well so far. I'll do cover 2 over here on the left.
Again with the run.
Stop it.
Weak
First
with a
down.
takedown. And they get enough for the
He was
first.
able to get to
What's
him, but he was able to fall
interesting about that short
forward.
run on 3rd down is now
do
they
a
have the
blitz here.
ability to go to play action pass
Change
and
it up just a
stretch out
tad.
this defense.
I was just going to say that, but don't be surprised if they don't go. Go to the air right now.
Oh, so
And
close.
It's incomplete.
Almost had the
That
sack.
pressure, he just couldn't do much with it.
His chance of accuracy.
I'll stick with
on
that
throw was
again.
Practically 0. Good job by the defense.
2nd and 10. This is the 10th play of this drive. They shift.
They
up
love
the
this
defensive
formation.
front.
This weak twin tight end. Oh, good
Taken
tackle.
down. Not much
If he'd have
help
broken
from
that
his
one, that probably
blockers,
would've been
and
6
he's only able to
points.
gain a yard.
3rd and 9. I'll go to nickel and my cover 3 cloud.
So far this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on 3rd down.
Move the
Vinegar
defense
is in the
around a
zone
little.
and looking to make
I
a
thought they was
play.
going 3 wide. Maybe I misread that.
Throw short.
Oh,
Complete.
crap.
And they're in. Touchdown. That was
a good
a
play.
well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a
They just
touchdown.
went right up
You
down
can
the
take
field on that
play
one.
call there. Very impressive.
They had a nice mix of plays there. That and the ref got in the way. It was 12 on 11 there. Had a nice pick
And he
play.
tacks on the extra point. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place.
Still not too worried. I'll just keep running my offense and
Kicks it off. Allen fields it in the
stake in the
end
end zone there.
zone.
I don't like running out in the middle of the field.
Let's take the time to let you know that our
Let's go
game is
RB
brought to you
or deep
by
concept.
EA Sports.
They've been running man on this play all night.
20-yard line. The Aggies come out in a shotgun.
I'll just keep it with quick here.
And they push him out.
Give some good yardage. 1st down. It being 1st down, I'm going to do a play action boot here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the
Zone.
35-yard line.
If they go cover
The
2,
defense
I can
needs
dump
to
it
be
off to Allen.
mistake-free.
We'll
This
see.
quarterback is very capable of making them pay right now.
Yep.
Dombrowski sets up
Get
the
it.
play action.
Oh,
Incomplete.
too far.
You gotta
Oh,
keep
his
it under
accuracy's
control.
terrible.
That's some nice arm strength, but it doesn't matter if it's
Okay.
not on target.
On to the next play.
Absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the
Going man
35.
on me. Let's see if they bring the heat,
Dombrowski
bring both
with 3
safeties
wide
up.
Receivers.
Yep.
Set to go to the air. Home run ball in the air. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Bad throw. Man, he's
Saw the
terrible.
blitz and let it fly, but
How in the world has he got like
Oh,
almost
that
2,000
right.
yards on the years beyond me? All right, 3rd and 10. Let's go with... Let's do halfback. Press the wrong
It's
button.
3rd down and
Which
10.
play did I
Ball on
pick?
their own 35.
I'll call a timeout here. There's the wrong play.
New Mexico State takes a timeout.
That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay, halfback go. I haven't run this play in a long time. Let's run it. Half the time it's because I forgot.
Ball on the 35.
3rd and 10. I would audible, but it's 3rd and 10, and I need to pass it.
The Aggies set up in the gun.
Uh-oh.
Back to pass.
Have a
Look.
chance here.
He steps up. He's going long.
Get underneath it. Nice.
And he's on the run.
They
Brought
need the
both
3rd down
safeties. Go to
conversion.
your cover 0 meter.
See, he was just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
Let's go with... Let's give it back to Ramaka.
It's 1st and 10.
Get him
And this
involved
is
a
the
little.
fifth
Go in
play of the
zone.
current drive.
And I need to run to the
The
right.
Aggies line up in an I formation. They'll give it off here. They'll bring it
Play,
down.
8 yards.
So they give it to the fullback, and he's able to get him 8 on the carry.
I'll stick an I formation normal and do triple option.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a
They're
look at
going
the
man.
numbers brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most.
I'll just
I formation
continue to run
here.
to the right. I got the numbers.
Here's the option.
Stick there.
He laterals the
Ah.
ball. Riley brings him down for a
That was
loss.
good defense there.
And
He just
he'll
stuck
keep him
with
from
it.
Getting back to the line of scrimmage there.
Well, that's assignment football. Anytime you can cover your lanes and get a
3rd
nice
and
push up
7.
front, you've got a good shot at stopping the option. Here, they're able to stop the tailback for a loss.
I'll do double cross.
The defense
Going
will try
man.
to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first
They're in a
time
dime.
on this drive. I wouldn't
I think
try
I'll just
anything
dump it off
tricky
the
on
Lonin.
defense. This quarterback's
I
looking
should
to
be able
make
to
a
get
play.
the 1st down.
Looking, throws it to the outside.
Nice. 1st down.
And
Right
they
what I
make
wanted.
the
Oh,
stop.
flag.
They're going to get somebody for interference on that play. Let's see who the
Okay,
call
that
is
should be on them.
Pass interference on the defense.
Good. We'll take it. On the 7.
First down.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
Let's go to slot screen. Might be able to sneak in for a touchdown here.
Now's not the time for a blown coverage. This quarterback is in the zone.
Nice.
Down,
6
Aggies.
points.
That was a sharp pass that found a wide receiver for a score.
This is going to do some damage. This pocket presence.
This offense, this hybrid is
He's got
just
a good arm.
working really well for me right now, but that's what I got. It's just the roster or it's the hand I'm dealt with. Next year, you're not going to see any of
And he
this.
hits the PAT.
Nebraska will be
Less
gone.
than a minute
Royal Gill
remains in the third
will take
quarter
over.
with the score.
Hopefully, I'll
New
recruit
Mexico State, 42,
a couple decent
Fresno
receivers
State,
to
7.
slide in there, give me some depth at that position. Then you'll see the outright offense really work its magic.
Jennings fields it in the end zone.
That was a good answer to that drive they had there.
Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another
go.
touchdown. They'll go to work at the 26.
Let's see.
They come out with
Some
3
blitz
wide
here.
receivers.
Oh, that was a perfect play call on their end.
Carey
Thank
brings
Lord.
him down. Picks up
stopped.
big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
Let's just do quarters.
First and 10. Ball on the 44. When this quarterback's in the zone, as he is now, he can do a lot of
Do
damage to
cover
the
2
defense.
on this side.
Nice play fake.
Somebody over there. Oh,
Across
he's
the
wide
middle.
open.
And now he's got room
It's a
to
good
run.
play.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision making, but the
I'll
offensive
stick
line
with quarters.
protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Stick with my strong side linebacker here. Run the full house formation. You don't see that too often.
On the ground.
Oh, my gosh. There you go. Good tackle.
Pickup of less than a yard on the play.
No gain on the play.
Let's go. I'll stick with quarters.
It's
No
second
reason
down
not
and
to.
10 to go. Ball on the 32. The Bulldogs come out in the ace formation.
Move the line over to the strong side. Good third quarter.
Heading to the fourth quarter. This one is
4-2-7. Just a good blowout.
With the score, New Mexico
I think I might
State
wait
42,
another series
Fresno
maybe
State 7.
before I
Second
put
and
in the second
10. Ball on the
string.
32-yard line.
Hopefully I don't get any guys hurt here, but
The D-line shifts over.
I think, yeah, let me just go ahead and do that. Let me just do the mass subs for my first team offense. Or second team offense. No reason for them to play anymore. They've done their job. They've done it well.
You'll get the call again.
Oh, what a
Good
move.
tackle.
5 yards.
I said third down.
5-yard
Third and 5. I'll just go with Cloud.
3rd and 5 coming up. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Bulldogs line up with 4 wideouts. He's going left.
Good defense.
Incomplete pass.
Well, they'll definitely go for it. That's going to be obvious. Yeah. They're going 3 wide, so I'll do quarters out of 3.
They're going to try to convert this one. Across the senior makes the
Good
catch.
play on their end.
The offense has had one.
Total offense, 606 yards on the season, average. Today, 147. Needless to say, my quarters coverage has done pretty well
If
so
anyone
far.
can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker.
And Louisiana Tech, man, they've done a whole lot more against me than this bunch, which is surprising.
Gets the call.
Oh, my gosh, can't believe I missed that.
They'll bring him down.
I was right there, and I didn't
The
get into
halfback
him.
Ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
I'll just stick with
The
quarters.
Bulldogs line up in an I formation. Finisher pitches out to the right.
And just good
Well,
blocking.
they're not gonna
He
win
was
it, but
patient.
they're still playing hard
We're
out
still
here.
going to play.
So the halfback took it in for
I'm
6.
still going to keep my second string in there. I just got no reason for them
Just give it to the
to
back.
play.
Let him find his way into
I'm just going to run some clock, try to end this game and be done with it.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the Pontiac.
Good
drive
win, though.
summary,
Big win.
bringing you fuel for the soul.
Yeah, let's just go.
Number 39 will try to hit it.
This
just
is my
right so they can
onside
get a high bounce.
kick return formation.
With the onside
It's a
kick.
hybrid. Just if you've read any of my special teams articles on my blog, you can read those there and sort of see how I like to do things. Let me check my backup quarterback, Joey Vincent. I think he's got power, accuracy, just there, but he can't run to save his life. My backup halfback is okay, but I also have our redshirted Wallace. That's what I've done. Okay, so I'm not going to run any I formation. And my backup tight end, I only got 2 tight ends, so I just need to stick with
They'll get the ball
my
here
spread
at the
sets.
30. New Mexico State lines up.
Joey Vincent making his first throw of the year.
He's going left.
Good throw.
Has it to the
Nice.
senior.
Accurate.
Well, coach's short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long
I'll just
as they've
continue
got
throwing
those guys
short
getting
stuff. Let's
open
go back to that
underneath, it'll
halfback
take a
go.
lot
I
of
can't believe I
pressure off
forgot
those
that.
offensive linemen who are
I
trying
think
to
I've only
hold
ran it
the
like
block.
twice all year.
It's second
We're
down
going
and 5
zones,
to
I'll just
go.
go to my hitch over to
Ball
the
on
left.
35-yard line.
Got no reason to throw anything else. I mean, I could do a rollout if I want to. Just run a little clock here. My stadium's about already filled up. That's good. That's what happens when you start winning.
Vincent back to pass. He tosses it short.
It's a good
Good
throw.
work for the
A
takedown.
little short.
So they execute and move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah,
Third
completing those
and 1.
short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
Let's do QB choice. Just do a little off
Third
tackle
and
here.
1. Ball on the 39.
39-yard line.
Hopefully I can get a first down here.
Vincent lines up in the shotgun. They'll run the outside.
Just came right through the line.
1, 2, 3. Kirk, he might be out for the count.
Oh, what a hit. You know, at
I'll
the
keep
end
my
of the
first
year,
team
we're gonna
defense
look
out
back
there.
at this and remember, this is one of the hits of the year. That guy can really bring it.
New Mexico State ready to punt this one away.
Knock on wood. Hopefully none of them get hurt while they're out there. I should probably just threw the ball right there. That's all right, though. Get a good kick here.
Evans gets it off.
He's going to return this one. Hopefully we can get a good
Jameson
tackle.
takes it at the 23.
There we go.
The offense comes out on the field once again.
And it'll be interesting to see if this defense has made any adjustments.
My guess is they'll throw some.
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on
They
that
said they was
last
going to
drive.
go too wide, but I guess not.
The
Oh,
Bulldogs
well.
go with the I formation.
I hate when it does that. They tell you if they go 3 wide or 2 wide, but they don't do that.
They'll wrestle
Good
it
D,
down
though.
in the backfield. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to
Quarters.
the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
The defensive backs moving in closer. Vinegar pitches out to the right. They'll
Good
drop him
defense.
for a loss. Great pursuit
8
by
tackles
the
on the
defense
game. He's
to
had a good
stop
game
the
so far.
outside run.
Yeah, the halfback was trying to get to the corner, but he had
3.
no luck at all there.
Third down and 12 to go.
Third down and 1. I'll just do
Fresno
cloud.
State sets up with 4
See,
receivers.
look, they're right side of their defense is terrible.
Little juke.
Or their offensive line.
And they make the stop.
Good.
The defense comes
Sherlock
up with
will
a
punt.
stop on third down.
Well, for some
Yeah, there
reason,
we
they
go.
thought they'd be able to pick up the first down on the ground. I'm very surprised they didn't try to pass for it.
The Bulldogs line up to punt. Number 37 punts it, and it's a good one. Quick fields it at the 22.
Go get a
Shake and
block.
bake move.
Oh, just a
And he's
hit.
drilled.
Hopefully he's not hurt.
Time
No,
once
he's
again
not.
for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
We'll go back to that halfback go. Practice with it a little bit.
They'll take over at the 27-yard line.
Dombrowski had a good game. Okay, they're going man.
Vincent has 4
Let's
receivers
see,
lined
they're
up
going
here.
cover 0.
Vincent
Feeling
on
the
first
pressure.
down. He passes it.
See if my guy can get under it.
Number 20
Oh, just a bad
picks it
throw.
off.
Could be a pick 6 here.
He jukes him
Yeah.
at the 40. And they'll return this one all the way. He's all the way.
Thought that was a block in the back there, but again, that's a good example of, the go route is not perfect every time. I know a lot of people think it's cheese, but you got to have the quarterback and the receiver to do it. And my backup quarterback, that was just a bad throw on his part.
It allows you to intercept those passes from the quarterback.
Made the right read.
So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth
Bad
quarter,
throw.
our score, New Mexico
Good
State
defense,
42,
too.
Fresno State 21. Here goes nothing.
There we go. Just go out of bounds.
They don't get
They're
the
really good
onside,
about
and
fumbling
that
the
should be
ball
enough
in this
to-
situation.
That's right. Seal it up, sweetheart. This one is oh.
Let's do QB choice. Let's just run it out here.
They'll start this drive at the 46.
My guess is if I knelt the ball, they would probably call timeout every time.
Vincent with 4 wide receivers. Juku, and he stopped behind the line.
No,
Nice tackle
okay.
to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
I forgot an I formation slot. Well, I might run some of that in the next game. I got some good plays in
Second and
there.
11 coming up. Ball on the 45.
I need to, yeah. I'll definitely use some of that next game. That I formation slot is like a modern power spread formation that you see a lot today in college football, except it's just under center.
And he'll just kneel it here.
Third, I'm not going to be able to run out the clock. Let's see, where am I at here? Let's do RB crosses.
Third down, 13. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Aggies.
See if I
come
can
out
hit a
showing
backside
3 wide.
post. I know Vincent, he probably doesn't have the arm to do it, but
Vincent back to throw. Over the middle.
good.
Got it.
Nice.
And he's taken down.
Good accuracy.
Good job
Good
of
throw.
attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on third down.
Good deal. Game over. Excellent game.
It's first and 10.
Big win.
Ball on the 35.
Especially for the conference. Big win.
Don't be surprised. to
Hopefully
see
that'll
this
help me
defensive end
come
wreak
conference
havoc
play.
back there.
I'm already down a game after losing to Louisiana Tech. (5-1), moving right along. Let's go to stats real quick. I know my passing game didn't do much, but my running game done it all for me. Let's go with individual stats. Let's just look at the distribution here. 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. That's excellent distribution right there. Can't beat that. Let's quickly look, see who I play next. Get a little preview of that game. I need to try to remind myself to show you guys like the stat line, like the little preview for every game. I always forget to do that. That's always fun to look at, just to kind of see, get a comparison of the two teams. Yeah, even I had a 4-point loss to Louisiana Tech. I had 6 turnovers, and I still almost had a chance to beat them. But that was just a bad game overall. That's how you learn, though. I learned that game that I need to adjust my talent a little bit more, and that's what I've done in this game by running the ball more downhill, throwing some I sets, some ace, and keep my air raid offense simple by not trying to throw the hard stuff with Dombrowski. At Hawaii, always fun to go over there. Hawaii's not very good. They throw the ball a lot, so I feel pretty confident winning that game. And we got a bye. So thankfully, Tolbert's only going to miss one more game, and that's Hawaii. And then we head into the meat of our schedule. Idaho, Boise, they're finally starting to win a couple games. Nevada, 4-1. They're having a good year so far. That might be a tough one. I feel good about our chances heading into the rest of the season. Quickly, let's look at Hawaii. Their pass offense is one of the best in the country, but they are terrible everywhere else. Look over my stat line. Worst thing I'm at is rushing in the country with 46 overall. Not bad. Alright, fellas. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. For all you pro-style guys, you spread out your pass-happy guys, your option Nebraska I-bone guys out there, you'll start to see a little bit of taste of all those types of offense from here on out, just because I got the talent to do so. So stick around, enjoy the ride as we head over to Hawaii and take on the Rainbow Warriors. Alright, fellas, I'll talk to you later.